Good morning everybody. Today's Monday the 26th and we've arrived at his destination by the look of it. I think that they're going to be taking people ashore in the tenders. And now this is what I think of when I think of a fjord. There's the town over there. Oh, there doesn't look a lot to it. But you can see it's magnificent. You see the steep cliffs, the mountain and woods, little villages, little groups of houses along the shoreline, and the deep waters of the fjords. And yeah, we're here, we're definitely here. It's whether we've dropped anchor or not, I don't know. I'm going to go to breakfast soon and I'll sit on the other side of the ship and we'll see what it looks like on the other side of the ship. But yeah, yes folks, last night was airy scary as it were. The thick fog as we slowly made us way up the coast and then obviously up this fjord. They had the fog horns going once every couple of minutes. They were blast once every couple of minutes. Didn't affect me though, strangely enough. I managed to get to sleep alright. Had the curtains, even with the curtains open, you know, I just nodded off with it. But it was a little bit worrying because it was a real, as we used to say in England, a real thick pea super, you know, except of course it was just mist. It wasn't like the fog that we used to get in England in early part of the 20th century, when they used to be really thick sooty smog and what have you. You know, well before Clean Air Act came out. And that was as late as about the mid 20th century. But yeah, bit of history there for you folks. But yes, the air's fresh. You can feel the air. Well, not feel the air. You can smell the air, and it just so fresh, as crisp as we might say. But as you see, we are moving slightly. Well, we have moved closer. I think we are just make out there, and I think that's a boy that down there. I don't know if you can see it, pointing to it. Just about. Let's have a look. There. There's a boy there, and I think they might tie up to that, because I'm sure I've seen somebody else's video of this place. But it looks amazing. It does. Anyway folks, as I say, I'm now going to go for, let's have a look, what time is it? Oh, 4 minutes past 7, yeah. So I'm going to go get some breakfast. So I'll see you in the buffet. Bye for now. Right folks, here we are in the buffet and this is breakfast. There's some scrambled eggs, sausage, bacons, a little bit of fried bread, some little small amount of peanuts. I thought I'd give them a try, see what they like, and some mushrooms. I haven't bothered with the fried egg this morning because I had one on the first day and it were like a rubber. So anyway, I'll tell you what it's like. Right folks, I'm going to do this by hand, as I forgot to bring the clamp for the phone, for the gimbal, so So you'll have to bear with me if it's slightly shaky. Anyway, here's the mushrooms. Quite tasty is that. No. I mean, they're alright, you know, don't get me wrong. But they're not Heinz. Definitely not Heinz. Okay, well, I'm going to turn the camera off a minute while I cut up this sausage and bacon. Now, let's try a bit of scrambled egg first. That's okay. Not bad in that, slightly creamy and windy, but yeah, quite okay as the scrambled egg. Okay, so there we go. Okay, right, bacon. Not bad, not bad. Slightly go cold, really hot, and you'd only just put it in because I said putting it in. Sausage. This is what they call breakfast sausage. Not too bad this morning, yeah. A little bit crispy on the outside, but yeah, tasty inside. It could change. Sausage is usually not too clever on a morning. Yeah. Anyway, and a bit of fried bread. Quite popular is fried bread because there's only a couple of bits left. So obviously people like the fried bread. Well, it's a British ship and we do love us fried bread Brits. Probably not quite as much as they used to do. You know, in this age of healthy eating and all that business, but obviously on this ship they like the fried bread because, as I said, there were only two little scraps of fried bread left when I got there. Okay, love folks, so I'll speak to you after breakfast. Bye for now. Right folks, we did go the wrong way. I thought I were going to the other end to go up to the crow's nest like I do it every morning after breakfast, and instead I ended up at the back of the ship, and this is what it's like from the back of the ship. Unfortunately I'm in the smoking area, so I can smell the smoke. As you can see, that's the town, or part of the town. So that's what I thought I might as well show you folks what it's like since I'm here, and I'll make my way forward again. Well folks, it's actually been near on 2 years since I was last on Britannia, and this is the famous walking and running track. You've got to walk around it 7 times and it's a mile. Well, I can assure you I will not be doing that. I'm puffed as it is just climbing up them damn stairs. Yes, and that appears to be it. I mean, I'm walking obviously on this bit to get to the front of the ship, or near to the front, and as you can see we're not alongside a dock because there isn't one. will be tendered over that sort of little like the lifeboat, and it'll everybody gets on it, and it takes you to shore and drops you off at the shore. The downside to that, of course, is that once the shore, you're stuck there until the next one comes along, but not long between them. I think, well, I'll find out, but I think there's something like every 10 minutes back and forth to the ship. But yes, I don't see any shops, so I'll probably be sure I'll have a quick look round and back on next tender. Anyway, right folks, I might be wrong about the tendering, because we're still edging forward, so I think we're gonna tie up at the port, that dock there. I can't see any shops as such, but can't believe that you know, locals wouldn't have found ways of making money off the cruise ship, other than the excursions, because a lot of people don't go on them. You know, a lot of people just prefer to wander around. So there must be shops and maybe a little cafe or something where people can stop and have a coffee or something. Anyway, so I'll have a little walk out. It doesn't look like there's going to be a duty-free shop. But yeah, anyway, that's the view from the front of the ship. So you've seen the view from the back of the ship, and now you've seen the view from the front of the ship. It's hard to believe the horrendous thick fog that we came through last night. Okay folks, that'll do for now. Right folks, it turns out I was wrong both times. We're not going to be tendered, and we're not going to be tied up at the dock. Because I thought it seemed a bit small, but you see this thing here with the blue circles under it, that's a floating walkway, and you can't see it, but it comes right down here, and then I can't quite see it at this angle. But then we're going to walk along that thing out to the dock itself there, and then off into the town. Which means, of course, that I don't have to worry about waiting for tenders on way back. There's coaches in over there, which obviously for excursions. I haven't bothered booking an excursion. When we get to Flam tomorrow, I've got an excursion booked there. So yeah, so that's it for now. We'll speak to you later when we get enough at ship. Right folks, here we are, just coming off the ship. That's the gangway there, all the way back, all the way forward, and this is actually called the Sea Walk, and floating sea walk, but it's extremely stable. You know, it's not as if it were sort of like swaying a bit. It's no different from thing on land, except you're on these floating pontoons. It's built on these floating pontoons, and you can see that's what the front of the ship's attached to. And that's the actual dock area over there. Remember this lady in the crow's nest spotted the path going up that mountain of us. And she's decided to go up there with her companions. That's the ship. So there you have it. That's on my GoPro. When I get off this floating pontoon thing, I'll probably put together my gimbal. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. It's 9:23. As I say, if there's any shops, you know, for selling souvenirs and what have you, I would think they would be open now because it is a Monday. It's not like it was a weekend where a lot of places in Europe tend to be well, England as well, 10 o'clock on a Sunday, but it's Monday, so if there are any, they should be open by now. Okay, and there you have it. Right folks, I've now switched to the gimbal and my iPhone, and as you can see, it's quite nice. And for some unknown reason, they've got a plastic owl on the side. See the name of the place there, Nordfjord. Well, it's not quite how to pronounce it, but yeah.
What do you want? You want a pair? Okay. There we
go. And there's the ship. It's quite a big ship, but well, it's not as big as the Iona that I was on in March. And the size of the buffet tells you that. Mind you, that said, the buffet on the Iona is twice as long as on Britannia, but on both ships only one section of the buffet is open for breakfast. So it's as broad as it's long, as we say in England. And there you go, gifts and souvenirs. So we'll probably pop in there later, but we're gonna have a steady walk around the town. Yeah, so obviously you don't want to be following me for next hour or so, so I'll just turn it off now and I'll film interesting bits. Something folks, but I brought me wallet with me, which has my driver's licence in, and my credit card. I could have hired a car and gone for a drive round. I don't know how much it would have cost like, but yeah, it's interesting. Right, good folks, here we are going into towards the town centre. Yes, it's quite warm actually. The captain said that it was 16 degrees at the moment. It's a bit warmer than that, to be honest. And he said it would be going up. So around 25, 26 degrees. You can't believe it. So far north. And it's that type of temperature. But he says it's, you know, it's not going to last, obviously. But it's this time of year. You do tend to get, it's nice and warm in this time of year, and they do recommend people, if you're coming to walk about and everything, to come around June to September for best weather. Okay, so we'll move on. And there I have a shot of the ship from end on. My cabin is just, you see the white bulkhead just behind the bridge. My cabin is three cabins on from that, right at the very top, just behind the white bulkhead. In front of that white bulkhead that you can see, behind the wing of the bridge. Down there, we've got a little cafe because you can see umbrellas and everything. Yeah. And that's the ship from the other side. A bit more. Shop selling furniture, and we've got a sale on us, 60% off. Some of them, some basically look like what you've got from the ship. Some have been on nicked a few. Right. Place up there selling pasta, burgers and pizza, kebab, slushies on the top there. Down here you've got some more shops, and we've got pets. Oh, we've got dental practice there, look. Cat's Calf. You can see various places up there. 199 krona for a pizza. Yeah, 199 for a pizza. And some more shops. It's like a shopping centre thing. Out on a garage, petrol station. No, not petrol station. It's things for cleaning your car. Oh no, they're electric electric things. So this race car, official pace car. I'm going to have a nip inside there and see what it is first before filming, because it might be like a supermarket, like a shopping complex, like we filmed down in Tenerife. So like you've got this one, as you can see, sells pots, cups, kettles, etc. Cooking pots. And you've got this one that sells ladies' clothes, as you can see. And this one that sells bottles, cups, and all sorts of things. So it might even sell fridge magnets, but I'm not sure. So, and then you've got more clothing. They're not open. What about time they open? It's I bet they don't open until 10. See, this is toys and the like. Again, clothing. Yeah, clothing again, clothing. This is a liquor store at 10. Yeah, 10 o'clock. 10 till 17, so it's 10 till 5. Interesting. Men's clothes. Yes, it looks like they don't open until 10. Here you get a Coke, coffee, and ladies' dresses. Bedding store. Oh no, it's not bedding. I'm not sure what it is. Oh yeah, it's cushions and soft furnishings. Yes. More clothes. A little kiddies area. Cash machine. There might be toilets down there, not sure. Bags, etc. More clothing. Kubus is that? Never heard of it, but there you go. That's trainers. Cards, books, etc. Yeah. Oh no, that's toilets down there. You can see the sign. It's a sign up there, look. And down there's toilets. Oh, here's more clothing and bikes. Bike shop. Lots of bikes. Trainers. Yeah, trainers. Electrical store. Oh, you've got iPhone 13 Pro. And this one, Victor's. Oh, that's for you know, your sun cream and that sort of thing. supermarket again. Supermarket again. Yeah. I tell you what, let's but as you can see, that's where I saw everybody come into. But well, a lot of them went down there, so maybe down there is the town centre. Or another shopping centre in this corner here. But as I said, it 8 till 20. No, it's obviously they have 24-hour clock here, and that's at the put 8 till 20 means it's from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. And I presume at weekend it's from, or maybe Sunday, it's 9 till 6. Yeah. There you go, folks. Right, folks, we decided to come into the Viking Museum. It cost me 180 krona, which I reckon about £12. I'll let you know later if I were right. Hands. Oh, this. Well, chieftain, so there was a man buried on this extremely large ship.
It's nice. Severe winds will take it away. Yeah.
So, little tent that they...
Vince? Wait, let me get a picture. Vince?
We'll board the ship later. Yes. Yeah, with the transition of Christianity, the female role and female ideas changing. For most women, the change came to mean less power and less freedom. And this is for example, in the Viking age, the medical arts, the Galroa, some incantations with supposed magical powers were women's occupations, whereas by the Middle Ages such ritualised medicine was forbidden. Over time this undermined the status of women. Yeah. There was back there a virtual reality headset. cafe and shop, the obligatory cafe and shop. And here we have some things. Mangoes and leaves, little teddies. Oh, there's the proverbial fridge magnets. How much they are is a different matter. Troll. I would imagine they're going to be more expensive here than in that thing round at the port, because these are for the Viking shop, so they're going to be more expensive, because I'm always suspicious of things that don't have a price on them, and they don't. So like these, little keychain, this little keychain here, this little keychain here is 69 krona. Stickers. Viking helmets and swords, t-shirts, boots, a shop. Yeah. Viking jewellery, and there's the longship. I'm going to go on that shortly. Boat builders. Right, I'm going to sit down for 2 minutes. So take care. There's me with the sword. As you can see, it's a lot heavier than it initially looked, because it's a solid, real sword. Yeah. Just see the tip of it. Yeah. It's quite a long sword. It's quite heavy. And yeah, there you go, folks. Right, folks, I just tried to use the virtual reality headset, and to be honest, I couldn't figure it out. I've never used one of them in my life, so there's a movie in there. That place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back, and I'm going to go up and board the ship. And there's the longship. Right, folks, there we are. There I am on board a Viking longship. So these are that's where the Vikings would sit. It's all go through there. See, they carry the shields on the side.
put their road up to Sutton Row, and that would be that person's lot. They actually didn't put their...
Go out, did you?
This would be where the main sail went.
So this is probably where they obviously might have been a bit more modern.
For the mast, the main mast I should say, for the sail. As you can see, you get dressed up. Well, you could do, somebody hasn't gone and stood right in front of it. Yeah. As you can see, it's quite long. I've known one or two cruise ships not this long. But yeah. As you can see, both ends there's elements you can put on, and there's skins that you can wrap yourself in, and a sword you can hold, shield you can hold, and people do it. There you go. And that's a Viking longship. Yeah. Right, it's 22 minutes past 10, so I'm going to go back to that shopping centre because everything should now be open, including the shop which I think sells fridge magnets, but I'm not 100% certain. But if they do, they're going to be cheaper than that little shop round the port anyway. Bye for now. Well folks, that's it. We've been out museum. We were in there, must be about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. There's not a great deal in there, apart from the Viking ship. And naturally a souvenir shop. Yeah, got Dylan fill a little souvenir. Yeah, so now I'm slowly making my way back to the shop. To ship, not shop. Making me, well, and technically, yeah, because I'm making my way back to the shop because I've got to go in there and see if I can get some fridge magnets. So technically, right, I'm making my way back to the shop, but it's on the way back to the ship. So, bye for now. Right, folks. I'll just see, I've got myself an ice cream, softy ice cream, tutti frutti toppings, and it was 49 krona, which is roughly £3. And the orange chip would have cost you near on £4, and it wasn't the soft one, it was that hard stuff that they scoop out. So yeah, there you go. And we spin that back round. As you can see, the whole place is a hive of activity now. So I'm just going to rest here and eat my ice cream. I'll come back to you when I'm finished. And the time is 11 o'clock. All but a couple of seconds off, I would say. Just about to turn from 10:59 to 11. And yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so for those of you who like to be precise, it is actually 10:59. But there's the ship. And Remy 7 till 23, so that's open from 7 in the morning till 11 at night. Right, you've got to watch yourself crossing these places. You've got to remember it's a busy bit of the fair. Yes, so there you go. So I'm going to have a look inside this place and see what's inside. And if it's anything interesting, I'll show you. But, yeah, just a quick update, folks, just to let you know that in actual fact is sort of like a supermarket. Yeah, it's usual stuff, pots. I'm not sure whether you'll have to take bottles of pop back on ship with me or not, so I'm not paying nearly 32 krona for a bottle of pop, smallish bottle of pop, which is about £2.50, and then get told you can't bring that back on ship, so I'll give it a miss. Right folks, it's now 11:25 and we're making our way back to the ship. We're walking along the sea walk. We nipped into the gift shop, and compared to the museum they weren't much more expensive, but there you go. Well, the little present that I got for Adele was more expensive, but it's difficult to say that because there wasn't the sort of the equivalent, so it's hard to say. And of course I can't say about the fridge magnets because the ones in the museum didn't have any prices on them, so I've no idea how much they were. But yeah, anyway, I've got two, one for me, one for Phil, and the thing about getting them from the gift shop, of course, it's got the name of this little port on it where we've stopped. So there's the gangplank. So I'll turn it off for now because I'm going to put the camera in the bag and everything, and I'll see you on board the ship. Right folks, here we are back on the ship. I've been back about half an hour, been relaxing, got myself a Coke, pint of Coke. As you say, I've almost drunk most of it. Yes, and when I was just relaxing, it's well, it's 4 minutes past 12. I'm sort of gonna just relax now until about maybe about 1 o'clock, and then have a wander down to buffet and see what's on offer, and I'll take you guys with us when I decide to go. So bye for now. Right folks, here we are at lunch, and just show you. As you can see, we've gone for a coleslaw, some turkey, chorizo sausage, some cucumber and some tomatoes. Didn't appear to have. I shall go back a bit later and see what I missed, probably on the other side. Yeah, there were no boiled eggs, no iceberg lettuce. There was some kind of lettuce, but it wasn't iceberg. Anyway, we're going to give it a try and let you know what it's like. Obviously the cucumber. Really crisp. Coleslaw, nice. A bit better than on the Iona, because on the Iona there just weren't enough salad cream in it. Try this chorizo sausage. I can get it on end of my fork. Nice. Mild one. It's the mild one. And see what the turkey's like. Sometimes turkey can be dry. It's okay, but it is dryish. Oh well, anyway, I'll come back to you when I finish this and see what I'm going to do next. Right folks, as you can tell by the background, I've changed seats and I've got myself some asparagus soup. I don't think I've ever had asparagus soup, so I'm going to give it a try. I had some asparagus on the Iona, which was very nice. Oh yes, that is nice. That's nice. That's a third different soup I've tried on the ships. You know, with the artichoke soup and the celery soup, and now the celery. Not celery. What am I talking about? Asparagus soup. Yeah, asparagus soup. And yet, so far, they've been nice. All three of these flavours I've never tried before. I'm really liking them. Yeah. So the secret is, if you think, oh, I don't think I like that, just get a little bit in a bowl and give it a taste. You might be surprised, just like I am. I've been surprised that how much I liked them. But there you go. Well, folks, it's now 1:45, and I've come back to my cabin and I've got myself a pint. Make it out, yeah, pint of Coke Max, Pepsi Max, and I'm just going to relax and chill out on my balcony now until probably tea time, because there's no else to do. I mean, there's a tea, they do afternoon tea at about 3 o'clock, but no, I've had enough, because I forgot to film. I had a little pudding. I went for a hot one for a change, and I got it's a rhubarb crumble with custard. So it was not bad. It was quite nice. I give it a go, and it wasn't too bad. Custard's a bit weak. I found that on both P&O ships that I've travelled on so far. They're not very good at making custard. It's weak, but it's obviously the way they make it. But there you go. It serves its purpose, you know. Things. But yeah, the meal was fine, you know, as I say, with the salad and everything. The best part of the meal for me was that soup. Oh, that soup was lovely. As I say, like I've already said, you come on a P&O cruise, do try the soups, even if you think, well, I don't fancy that. So yeah, give it a try. So that's it for now, folks. As I say, when I ordered me pint of thing, is obviously didn't get ice in it, because they put ice in it takes up half a glass. So your pint of Coke that you think you're paying for, you get about half of it, because other halves go blaming ice. So yeah, so now I've had a decent drink out of it. I've got a tub of ice in my fridge, so I'll put that ice into my glass now. Yorkshiremen, you see, Yorkshiremen, we know these little tricks. So anyway, folks, I'll speak to you later. Bye for now. Right, folks, we appear to be pulling away from the dock, as you can see. We're free.
from the walkway, or sea walk I think it's called, if I remember rightly. So we're setting sail and it is 5:23 or 17:23. As you can just tell now that we are starting to swing. The back end of the ship is swinging, and you can tell by that little yellow buoy, which is where the rope was attached, and they've disconnected it, and it's coming further and further out into our field of vision. So that tells you that although that marker there doesn't appear to be moving, it's because the back end is swinging. And it'll start to reverse back I think shortly. Anyway, I'll come back to you guys. Could you hear it, folks? Hear it echoing round these steep mountains. And we're gonna go down there when it finishes turning round. And you can see now that there's definitely, and that outcrop of rock is definitely no longer facing the ship. So yeah, there you go. When we straighten up, when we start heading out, I'll come back to you folks. There you can see the azipods pushing us round. You can see we're swinging round from the front. And can't see them from here obviously, but it'll be doing the same thing at the back. It'll be swinging us round. Swinging round. Yep. And that building there is the Viking museum that I was in this morning. And that's as far as I walked across town. see we're swinging right round now. These Azzy pods here that are pushing us. ~6. There you go, folks. Start filming again when we're on us moving out of the field. Now there we are, folks, we're on our way down the fjord, and unless you see something interesting along the route out, I'll probably film again when we get much closer to the thing, although I might be having my dinner, or it might even be when we're in the Headlines Theatre, because it's going to be 3-4 hours, I reckon. Oh, because this is a really long fjord, so it could be a long time getting out. But it's all the same. It's all this, mile after mile of beautiful landscape. Okay, so we'll speak to you later. Bye for now. Right, folks, here's what I'm having for tea. Here's some gammon with fried egg, and 2 different types of potatoes. Those are lang something or other potatoes, and they were bang something else, different potato anyway, and a piece of cod. So yeah, so we're going to tuck into this, and I'll tell you what it's like. Right, folks, so we've come to evening meal part 2. We've got sweet and sour prawns and pork belly and noodles. So I know I'll enjoy the prawns, but I'm not really much sure about the pork belly and noodles. They look nice, and you know me, I like noodles, but anyway, we'll see what it's like. Right, folks, first of all, the first meal, the fish was nice, mashed potatoes beautiful. The gammons were okay, yeah, it's quite nice, with the egg with it. I thought I'd got a piece of, what do they call it, a piece of pineapple, but I didn't, somehow I hadn't. But yeah, that were okay, and then you those what looked like scallops were nice. Yeah, so the first part was nice, but this second one, the prawns were like rubber. You could hardly taste any sweet and sour sauce. The noodles, again, best way to describe them is these strings of flavourless pasta. It was terrible. It's of all the meals I've had so far on the Britannia, that was the worst. It was horrible. I took 2 prawns, and you know me, well, you don't know me, but as my family knows me, I love prawns. Oh, I really do love prawns. But I had about 7 or 8 on plate, and I've eaten 2. I just couldn't eat any more of them. They are terribly. They're going to something to do with the cups or what? The so-called sweet and sour sauce was just flavourless. So there you go. That's what I thought of that one. The first one was very nice. Had merit in it.
But especially the mashed potatoes, they were very nice. But yeah, no.
Watch out for yourselves on YouTube.
Okay, well, it's a great show.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Bye everybody, and tell your friends you met Big Baz.
Big Baz. One of those moments when you try and get the lift up.
There we are in the atrium. Top floor, or top level of the atrium. Oh, just in time to hear a bit of music in the atrium. I'll turn it back on again when she starts. Right folks, amazingly, 2 hours later, we reached the mouth of the fjord. And there we have it. That's back into the North Sea. Yeah, there you go. Oh no. About 2.5 hours. Sorry, 2.5 hours later, I reckon. Yeah, because it's 8:10. And we left at yeah, no, 2 hours. I'm right. 2 hours. We left about 6 o'clock. So 2 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes because we left at 6 o'clock. And it's now 8:10. There you go, the North Sea, back into the North Sea, from down there. Amazing, amazing. And the next, now we sail, I think, I'm not sure what it is, down, well we sail along the coast until we reach Flam. Bye for now. Right folks, it's end of the day. That's all there is for today then. We've had a nice day. Weather's been brilliant. Met some really nice people in the Headliners Theatre. Said they're going to subscribe to my channel. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, all in all, as I say, it's been great. So we'll see you all tomorrow when we go on a train ride in Flam. So it's bye for now.